Lofty, I don't know what we can do about the parking in this street here in Walter Street. I just don't know what we can do.
Just don't put tickets on the cars, that's all.
But the problem is that that's a discretion which is very, very hard to exercise.
Well, they've got bloody plenty of parking for themselves. Fuck them, that's it.
We want people to be ticketed in other streets, but not in this street. I don't know how we do this.
Just please yourselves. I don't know. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
But then you have to instruct someone to do that. How do you do that? And they're independent contractors. They're out making money.
Well, I know that, and that's another thing that's very bad. They can't do it themselves. Before, they used to have pretty good guys. You could reason with them.
There were only just a small hiccup.
I know, and there was no trouble.
$3.5 million or something stolen.
That's all they used to get.
Stolen.
It was stolen. Out of what?
Parking meters.
Stolen out of these things in the thing here.
The boys who collect it were Stott and Mitchell.
Oh yes.
And they worked for the council.
Yeah.
And there was a big racket going on.
Yeah,
So anyway, it's ended up in the hands of private contractors. And
yeah.
how do you tell a private contractor, don't put tickets in that street?
Couldn't they have done the same thing as instead of importing them buggers, start another separate business off to do it themselves instead of bringing in contractors who are just all they want is the money, and they don't give us no good.
Well, I've been arguing that for some time at council, but we don't get the support we need to do it.
Well, I don't know what you can do. That's your.
And I said at the last election I wanted to address the parking issue, but the people of the city decided they wanted to vote for a woman who rode around on a bicycle.
Yeah. I understand that.
And who's not interested in traffic.
Well, that's the few councillors to do that, and we can't do anything about it. We unfortunately voted for these places.
I know, and I asked these councillors to do something about it, and they sit on their hands.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't. I'm not responsible for every bloody councillor, but we've got a bad show there. We've got a bad lot of people, and they're not doing their job properly. Bring back Frank Kitts.
We'll dig him up,
along
with your dad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We get to vote for him back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh. However, there we go. Right.
All right, so we've been talking to Lofty about the issues of parking in Walter Street, and it's vexing because I understand his difficulties, and I've said to the council, you want to have policies that are business friendly, and you're saying you want to attract new business. I said you can't even retain the business. Here we've got a man who's in his mid-80s, and why should he bother employing people? He could close his business tomorrow and walk away and there'll be jobs gone. But the council, it says it wants to be business friendly. What's it doing?
Correct.
There's the problem. And you know, councillors, and this is probably going to be seen by councillors because I'll put it on YouTube. And because the media won't address these issues, or you and I could go to the newspapers and kick up a fuss, but I wonder what that would really achieve. They would just point out that there's an inconsistency in your thinking and mine, and there's nothing that we can do about it. I think we should be more business friendly. We're right in the middle of a recession.
Yeah, that's right. No,
and the councillors are getting paid. They don't care, obviously.
You're right. What's that do?
Well, that's just been recording this whole session.
Yeah.
We've been talking about the problems.
Yeah.
You know I do this from time to time.
All over the town. They're making no effort to these back streets that are full of cars, houses with 3 or 4 cars to their name, and all parked on the streets. What are they doing about taking the tickets off them, because it's dangerous driving going into those areas?
Well, it probably is too.
Yeah.
But I don't know how this is actually going to solve the problem
here. How would the fire brigade get through?
That's right. But, I mean, your particular problem is that you're a business, a medium-sized business, and you're actually feeling harassed by this council that says it wants to be business-friendly.
Well, this street's an unusual street. I've been here for years. And
me too.
Yeah. It's not a busy street. And it supports our businesses here. and we've never had any trouble with parking problems.
And now you're having nothing but trouble with parking enforcement.
There's gangsters coming in here.
Gangsters. Well, there you are. Okay, we'll leave Lofty with the last word.